going to wait just because I know YouTube is a little slow, but we are live. A very happy Monday to you. Burnin builds a very another unsexy part of decoy carving, but I've got 14, 15 birds, black ducks or mallards and or blacks and mallards. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me readjust the camera, get down in here, and we can check it out to see exactly how I do it. I'm going to tuck the beard in. I do tuck it in just so we don't burn. All right, let's see here. There we go. That looks pretty decent. All right, once again, a very happy Monday to you. We're just kind of going through these guys. Simple and easy and simple. This just speeds the process up. I used to do all this with a knife. Now I do it with the burner. Just works out. Good morning, everyone. A happy Monday to everyone. I used to do this here. I'll show you real quick. I used to do this with a knife. There it is. Actually, just sharpen that bad boy up because I still do the underneath of the bills, but the burner just really kind of helps speed up the process. And simple and easy and simple. So not a bad day here today. It's humid, not hot yet. Somehow, I don't know how we missed the rain last night. It was north of us and south of us. We really could use some rain. Very, very dry. Again, how we missed, I can't tell you. It's above my pay grade, but it's not a bad day out, actually. Lots of things going on. 52 days before the duck season. Trying to get stuff done. Sadly, I did cancel Texas teal this morning. You asked, why did I cancel Texas teal? Still a gag order in place, but I'll say this, we're a good 6+ weeks behind on a certain project. And sure enough, if I was away for 4 days, lots of things would be happening that I'd be missing. So, sadly, pulled the plug on it this morning. And I think it's for the better. Hopefully they'll always be next year. We do have, I gotta think and concentrate. We do have PEI, Prince Edward Island, Canada. I always say PEI like everybody should know exactly what I'm talking about, and often they don't. So anyway, PEI, Prince Edward Island, Canada. Well, that was a little deep, sorry about that. Got that going on. But yeah, I need to be productive. Love that head right there. Need to be productive. And being away 4 days is not me being productive. And again, there's going to be stuff happening that I really want to be here for. At least I assume. Sure enough, this is the deal, right? If I go, well, let me put it this way. If I don't go, nothing's going to happen. And again, I really would like to talk about it, but I can't. Gag order in place. But if I go, sure enough, something big time is going to be happening that I'll be bothered by, that I'm not here to see. And if I don't go, obviously nothing will happen. So I'm kind of stuck in between. But yeah, Karen just texted me a little bit ago. Did I officially cancel? And I did get on there this morning. I canceled. So again, the gag order's in place, but I was on the phone an hour and 40 minutes on one phone call about unsaid project, and another quick call, I don't know, maybe another 10 minutes or so, to another person about unsaid project. We just need to make it happen. And I kind of feel that me not going to Texas teal is me making it happen. So again, I am going to be sad about it, but well, what can you do? Again, hopefully there's next year and or PEI. Karen's looking forward to that. Neat twist to PEI this year is that I will already have had part of my duck season take place, at least the first week. Oops, almost lost some heads. With the new rules of, this guy's already been burnt, but I'm going to burn him again. This is an older one. With no more special sea duck season in Atlantic Flyway, I've said it many times. If you have not heard me say this, here, I'll go and explain it, because I got plenty of time, right? If you have not heard me explain about no special sea duck season, no special sea duck season. Did that sound right? I guess it did. Ooh, there's a little soft spot in that bill. Maybe that's why he's a leftover. There is no special sea duck season anymore in the Atlantic Flyway. Little soft spot there. So, and here I will rewind and recap. So, back in the day, special sea duck season was 107 days. It was always open. And if you've heard me say this before, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it again. For those who have not heard, it was always open. Opened early October, went to the end of January. Always open, no breaks. Straight up, 107 days. In the Atlantic Flyway, it was in the beginning, way back in the day, it was a 7-bird limit, 7-bird special sea duck limit. In this sea ducks, 7 birds, there was a 4 scoter limit. So in certain areas, let's say, now states can always choose to take less, and Maryland did. But let's say if you're up north somewhere, Maine, you could shoot 7-eider. Massachusetts, I believe, you could shoot 7-eider back in the day. And as the 107 days went along, some of the states started to lower that limit. For instance, Rhode Island was only 4. But I digress. There's another one. With the 7-bird limit and no more than 4 scoters, Maryland chose a 5-bird sea duck limit with no more than 4 scoter. Now, Delaware to our north and Virginia to our south chose to allow the 7-bird limit. So, north and south of us, a good example would be is if you had a good old squaw spot, you could legally shoot 7 old squaw in Virginia or Delaware. They still had the 4 scoter limit, so you could shoot 4 scoter, 3 old squaw, whatever ratio you wanted, as long as you didn't, in your 7 birds, you didn't have more than 4 scoter. So let's speed this up. They reduced 107 days to 60 days, and that took place for 6 years, past 6 years. And from a 7-bird limit, it went to 5 birds. 7 birds, 4 scoters went to 5 birds with no more than 4 of any one species. So now there's a federal eider limit of 4, a federal old squaw limit of 4 in the Atlantic Flyway, and again, still 4 scoter. So now, speed this up, current day, we are at no special sea duck season. Sea ducks are ducks, so it doesn't matter what state in Atlantic Flyway you're in. When duck season is open, regular ducks, if you will, you can target sea ducks. And the 5 birds, no more than 4 of any one species, has gone down to 4 birds, no more than 3 of any one species. So, that said, in Maryland, to speed this up, about my PEI story, reference, and or saying that duck season will have already taken place. There's another one. Where am I with this story? It'll be a 4 in your 60-day sea duck season. No, scratch that. There is no social sea duck season. I just said that. So in your 60-day duck season, you can target ducks. And in Maryland, we happen to have in the eastern, now Maryland has 2 zones, a western zone and an eastern zone. And in the eastern zone, which we're in, really all sea ducks would be in the eastern zone. The western zone is western Maryland. But we have a week in October, like the 2 middle weeks of November, and then mid-December to the end of January. So I will get in the October split first before we go to PEI. I know that was long-winded to say, but I got plenty of time, and I'm just sitting here burning bills. So, thoughts, comments, questions? If you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Oh, yeah. There's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. 4 more to go. A shameless plug. Karen was on me yesterday, and I did get it done. Where the new black mesh, the black mesh snapback. We were calling it the embossed Pitboss scooter head because under Pitboss, I think they put foam when they stitched it. It looks pretty cool. Those are up on the store, and yesterday Karen got on me about, I was going to do it, have to give myself till Tuesday, but she got on me about I needed to do it yesterday. We gotta have the new hooded 10 ounce. They're nice sweatshirts. You can call it, they call it duck camo. I call it duck camo or old school camo, but they're pretty cool looking. So they are up now currently on the store. So if you're looking for some cooler weather, you're not going to wear it today, at least not in Maryland. If you're looking for some cooler weather wear with a pretty, what, you know, I'm biased, right? But I think it's a pretty decent logo. They're upline at pitbosswaterfowl.com. Oh, I hear all kinds of people out there. Can you hear them? The dogs aren't barking though. Yeah. Get these bills done. All the bodies are cut. All the bottom boards are cut. I'll screw the bottom boards on. I got to cut tails still today. Oh, there they go. Now they're barking. I got to cut tails today. Then I'll cut the what would you call it? Slots, I guess. Yeah, let's call it slots. Cut the slots in the bodies, the Mallard Blackduck body. Get that done. Maybe I can get them. Maybe I'll get the tails glued in. I'll get these heads finished sanded. One thing about these heads, man, glass eyes are like nowhere to be found. So I'm not exactly happy about that. But it kind of is what it is. The unspoken project that I can't talk about. Doors and windows have kind of come back up to speed. Wood prices are still coming down, so that's a good thing. That was one of my long phone conversations this morning. So we can keep this project rolling. Yeah, I'm starting to get warm. I do turn the fan off because I think the fan takes away from the heat of the brand. Need a little iron here. My little, what would you call it? A heat knife? Could be described as that. Yeah. That one's done. All right, here's the last one. I'm looking forward to the change of seasons, 100%. Man, physically, I think Karen could answer yes to both of these. Physically and mentally, well, I'm sorry. Physically and mentally, yes, she would say yes. I would say physically, I'm not ready to go, but mentally, I'm ready to go to PEI. She could answer both. I'm so proud of her too, man. She's down like 60 pounds. I'm lagging behind her. I'm just right at 50, so she's done a really good job. All right, I think that is 2, 4, 6. Ouch! That was a little bit hot right there. Yeah, on my right index finger. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14. And I've got behind me somewhere here. Let's see. For those on YouTube, you should be able to see them. There we go. That light's probably a little harsh, isn't it? Right here. These are behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait a minute. 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. No, that's wrong. Oh, these are Scoter right here. I'm sorry. Scoter. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, there's a widgeon in here too. So that's still right. So I got 14 bodies, 14 Mallard Blacks. I got an extra widgeon body because I could not fit a Mallard Black on that one sheet. And then I thought there was 4. Actually, there's an extra body. Where is it at? I thought I got 4 Scoter bodies actually. But anyway, we're going to do a couple more surfs. So, okay, I can get the beer out now. So we didn't burn any hairs. That's good. I need to unplug this bad boy. before, oh, there we go. We don't need any mishaps. I'm not really going to say much more about that. I don't want to jinx myself, but we don't need any problems with the hot iron. There we go. I'm ready to turn the fan back on. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Yeah, that's all I got. YouTube Live, thank you very much for taking the time to join us. And you know what? If the audio's decent, I'll go ahead and throw this up as podcast 44, 45, somewhere in there. So, got some other widgeon to work on. The heads are to my left. We need to get them up to speed. Actually, just if I could drill the eyes on the widgeon. There we go. For those of you on YouTube, there's a widgeon head. If I get the eyes drilled, that'll help speed me up. Matter of fact, I think as soon as I turn the fan on, I think I'll do that real quick. There's my 10 millimeter eye bit. It's pretty cool. Does a really nice job. Get those done. The widgeon tails are cut. Actually, I need to cut. I did say that about Mallard and Blackducks. I need to cut the tails. There is a scoter sitting over there. You can't see him, can you? The broomstick is in the way, but there's a scoter right there. That a surfing old head I found and a smaller body. So I'm going to get him done. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'm warm. I'm going to grab some more water, turn the fan on. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in on YouTube and or, again, if I do turn this into an audio podcast only on all the podcast outlets. If you're listening in there, I appreciate you taking the time too. So thoughts, comments, questions, I help anybody I can. At least I try to. So as always, happy Monday, be safe, and thinking of you we are. Boom. Boom. Happy Monday.